way! No way!
Come on.
No way!
Yo, he's tripping. Oh my God, and I got boomed on.
Hell no.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DevCon, and we are back. And I got something super special for y'all. I'm finally going to share with you my official build for NBA 2K26. A few days ago, I luckily had the opportunity to play against some of the best content creators in the entire world, and I decided to bring out my official build for the year, my 6'10" point forward build that a lot of you guys have been asking me about. So I'm going to bless you guys, show you guys my entire build, my badges, of course, my SIGs, all that cool stuff we will get to. It just really fits my playstyle, and I do think a lot of other people would have fun with it. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys some of my gameplay that I did have at early access with all of the great content creators. So let's get right into it. So we did end up making a power forward. We did go with 217 pounds with a 7-foot wingspan. I'm going to go over the basic stats here, some things that, you really should know. 89 driving dunk, that will get us 2 different variations of contact dunks. And do not forget your 78 vertical. That's the most important thing. You don't want to make your build with contact dunks and realize you did not upgrade your vertical. So please remember, we did go with 72 standing dunk for bronze rise up, which I feel is just better than not having the badge at all. You feel me? We can get some easy cleanups under the basket if we have the chance. So I highly recommend, at least getting this badge on bronze. We have an 89 mid-range that will get us set shot specialist on gold. We get shifty shooter on silver, as well as deadeye on silver, but we do have an 83 3-pointer to get us limitless range. Ball handle, yes, we do have a 75 ball handle. You get tons of good dribbling animations. You dribblers can make something like this go crazy. We pretty much just get all of the base bronze dribbling badges. Now, a lot of people are asking me how this build is different from the 6'10" that I posted like a few days ago. I wanted to prioritize more of my perimeter defense, kind of seeing how people were shooting. So I lowered my block a little bit just to get more perimeter defense. I feel like perimeter defense is just way more important. You need challenger. Like, you might need this badge on silver. Like, yeah, I'm sure a lot of y'all can get away with bronze, but some of the people I have seen, bro, like, they literally do not miss. Like, I just wanted higher perimeter defense. Like, I want to be able to contest things. We have a 60 steal for a bronze interceptor. We get 78 block. That'll get us paint controller on bronze, as well as chase down artist on silver. So we have that little bit of flexibility there to be able to defend the paint. We're not going to be elite, but it will get the job done. Now, 84 and 85 in my rebounding stats. It may not seem like a lot to some of y'all, but this is technically not a center build. It's like a park center build, but you are able to dominate on the glass. I'm going to show you guys how to do that here in a sec. But we get gold blocks out beast. In case you do not know, it is not tied to strength anymore. And we do get silver rebound chaser. Like, strength is not important. I don't care how many people try to tell me strength is important. It's not important unless you're like drop stepping, post scoring, and like doing stuff like that. I swear strength, it will always be such an insignificant difference, between two people, unless there's like a major skill gap. Like, it just doesn't do enough. And I've gotten away with it for like the last however many years. We'll go ahead and look at the shades. We do get Kirilenko, we get Bam and Denny. Pretty similar to, my old 6'10" that I made at Community Day without the obvious tweaks. And we do get a 2-way 3-level .4. But let's go ahead and check out like my badge setup. It's something I really wanted to talk about because it is very important. Many of you guys may not have this yet, but some people will. So what I have my badge perks on, I actually get gold lightning launch on this build. And keep in mind, this is a 6'10" build that can dribble, can shoot, and it can dunk. That's why I call this an isolation build, because we can do all of those things. And we also get gold lightning launch, which will just give us a quick burst off of our first step. But you can go ahead and look at the other options here. Like, we get glove, handles for days, immovable, or shifty shooter would probably be like my second option here, because we would be able to get this on Hall of Fame, which would be super crazy. Like, I would consider going shifty Hall of Fame here, then lightning on silver. I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this at all. I also do have it on rebound chaser, which is huge. This is a huge part of the build. I'm telling you guys, because I had silver all day at Community Day. I would get rebounds, most of the time, especially defensive ones. Just putting on this badge alone is allowing me to snag over centers, like, consistently, get crazy offensive rebounds. Like, I went from getting no offensive rebounds, like maybe 1 a game, to like 5, 6. Just with this badge. So I highly recommend this, especially if you want to dominate the glass. Rebounds win games, bro. People sleep on rebound. I even put on my guards, and a lot of people don't crash. So like a lot of offensive rebounds are just free. You can put it on set shot specialist, you know, if you want to get on legend or whatever, but legend versus Hall of Fame, it's not a big enough difference for me, especially with a pure green window. Like we can shoot that anyways, you feel me? Like we don't need that on legend. We do have my max +1 on set shot specialist, just so I can get that Hall of Fame. Now you can take a look at the clutch gene stuff. You know, you can kind of put on whatever you want for this, but we get a lot of really good tier 1 and tier 2 badges. So like the badges that we get are just so good, bro. Another thing that is really important is your takeover. I am currently using Chef because I was in the ones. So this is what I was rocking, but if you're playing 5s, you know, you can get your token, put on Board Beast. That'll get you even more rebounding with Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser. You know, that is an option as well. Or, you know, you can put on anything else that you would like. The Chef takeover gets you 80+ ball handle. It gets you 95 mid-range and a super high 3 ball. I just think it's devious, bro. Now we will go over my SIGs, and I'll show you guys some gameplay. I told you I was rocking KD on most of my stuff. I have tons of KD animations because we are 6'10". Keep that in mind. Like we don't get a lot of animations. You know, maybe we will get the Giannis cross one day. If we got that in the bag too, like, bro, this build would be so crazy. But the main thing you guys really need to know, like you can pause this, copy these down. The dribble style. It is by far the best for bigs. It's one of the best in the game alone. I highly recommend this. If you were using any other dribble style on a big, you're low-key throwing. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, tons of Kevin Durant animations. Something else that is really important is my behind the back, which I do a lot. Normal is the only one I have that gives you like the wraparound animation. I kind of like this for like my standing behind the back. It's really good explosive behind the back as well. Even though it is just a normal animations, do not sleep on the normal animations. These things are fire, bro. Something else that is very important is your dribble pull up. A lot of people ask me for this. I'm just using normal too, once again. Very good. I think it only has like one animation that really like gets me upset. For the most part, all of it's super clean. It's very consistent and it's low-key uncontestable. I've hit an insane amount of fades. As far as things that are important, that's really it. You know, remember to put on your contact dunks. And I will show you guys my jump shot. I know y'all want to see the jumper. I made this on day 1. No YouTube tutorials, no nothing. I made this myself from scratch because it just fits like the speed I like. We're going with KD. We got LaMarcus and Dirk. I have it on 60-40, 75% speed, not all the way. You can go max speed if you want. You know, I might switch to max speed soon now that I'm getting more comfortable, but like the game's still kind of fresh. So that's just where I'm comfortable with releasing the ball. It's up to you guys if you want to do something else. But I recommend this blend right here, like with these 3 players. KD base is super good. I don't know how many other people are using it, but it feels really good right now. I'll show you guys some of my gameplay from early access. I played against some of like the best players in the entire community. Like people like Joe knows. You know, I've played against actual professional 2K League players. You guys saw me hooping on anyone else's stream. I appreciate it. You know, I had my good moments, I had my bad moments. It was super fun. But yeah, I don't really make like dribble tutorials and stuff like that. But if you guys would want one for like 6'10", I got you. All I really care about is just getting an open shot. You know, I don't try to dribble too much. I just think 6'10s are just going to be cooking, bro. I don't know if people will catch on. You know, 6'11 is also super valid. 6'10 is just the perfect blend. Yeah, if y'all end up making this build or using my animations or whatever, let me know. If you follow me on Twitter, show me some clips, bro. I'd love to see like someone else using this build. Like that'd be super tough. So yeah, make sure y'all check the description. You feel me? Check out my socials. Drop a like. Subscribe to your boy. I'm not really a YouTube guy, but I'm trying to grind this year and we're getting close to like 10K subs. So yeah, I'm getting back to making my NBA player stuff here. You know, I'm gonna have some mixtapes here soon. And I hope everyone has a fun year. If you have any questions about anything, you know, feel me, let me know in the comments. I will respond to you. Appreciate y'all. I will see you guys in my next video.